So today, it's probably a little late to be doing this, but we're limited on time, so we're gonna mess with the bees. The sun's already up, so they're a little active, so it's a little scarier. So, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna put the queen extruder, right?
Yeah.
And that will go on there, and the queen extruder on the flow hive. And then we're gonna put the super box on the white one, and the super on the flow hive. Then we have to change the syrup water that we have on there, and we make our syrup water like 1-to-1, so it's like 1 part sugar, 1 part water. And then what else are we doing today?
Putting on the supers.
Yeah, putting on the supers. It's been 2 weeks since we got the Nucs. The Nucs that we got had 5 frames, and when we got them, they were pretty full. So we kind of put them in. If you watched the last video, I kind of messed up and dropped one of the frames and all that. All right, so we're gonna go here. Whoa! But they all seem to be doing really well. The bees are bearding on the front, so they gather on there. So, you know, the hives get a little warm, I guess. But they seem like they're really strong. We have a lot of clover. So I think, since we're new, we're not really gonna spend any time checking for the queen or, we're just assuming that things are going well. And we're just gonna go ahead and put the queen extruders on, the new boxes, the new supers, and top it off and let it go for another few weeks. And then when we get a little more brave, we'll check it out some more.
And probably in the evening.
Yeah, so they're really active right now. So we might bail out if they get too crazy, but I think we're gonna be okay. So I already see an ant crawling on there. So hopefully we don't have like insect problems, mite problems. All right, you guys ready? Okay, we're gonna suit up and we'll be back. These are the supers we painted. This top one is the one I made. We'll use that one for the honey and all that stuff, but my wife made this really cool one for the larger super. And then she did this side. So that's pretty cool. And then she did this side. Then she did this side. Okay, this one's the bottom super that Ori made. This is the flow hive. And this is pretty neat how this works. These pop out and they're combed in there, and you can stick a key in the front after the bees build all the honey, and then the honey will drip out. And let's see if I can get this off for now. You could put little nozzles down here, and then the honey will drip out. So hopefully that will happen probably near the end of the summer or the fall. One last cool thing with this flow hive is that on either side are these little compartments that come off, so you can kind of see how the bees are doing in there throughout the process. So that's kind of neat. So these are the 2 supers that we're going to put on today. Okay, so still aren't good with the smoker, but we're going to give it a shot here. I'll go ahead and do it.
All right.
They did not like that. I'm almost thinking they might be a bit too active. Alright, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
So Ori, you hold this.
This?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna lift this up, so be ready to kind of squirt them in there, Mama. In the front.
Smoking mine.
Okay, ready? Get it in there. Down on them. How you doing?
They're all under the lid.
Okay, so we're gonna put the queen extruder on first. Looking pretty good in there. Got a couple good combs. What I'm gonna do here, looks like we got some combing up here. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean that off so we get a nice flat surface. Get out of there, guy. All right. So there's that. Not too bad, actually. All right. And then looks like we had some combing up here, so go ahead and probably why we needed to maybe I'll shoo these guys off. Okay. Okay, Ori,
Yep.
go ahead. Give me that topper.
Okay.
Put that there. And we're gonna go ahead and put the top back on. So I think we got this one going.
Should we take the sugar feeder thing off?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that off for now. All right, so now we'll do the next one here. I don't think I got stung. Did anybody get stung?
I don't think so. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Did you feel like you did?
I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. Another problem we had, they were bearding, so we weren't sure about the venting. And I'm pretty sure I have that vent on correct. There's a little vent back here in the back. I think it goes in like that. I'll double check on the directions. Okay, so now on this one, we're gonna do the same sort of thing. You wanna kind of squirt them in the front. Yeah, let Ori do the smoking.
Okay. Having a hard time keeping going. All right,
Okay, so go ahead and smoke in the front a bit.
Okay, right at the entrance?
Yep. Okay, and then kind of get back here. Now that's pretty good. That's smoking pretty good.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna take the. Why don't you come on over on this side?
Okay. Oops, sorry.
All right, go ahead and smoke them there. Oh, that lid didn't come off. All right. So that's pretty good there. All right, so let me have that tool here. Looks like we have a little more combing up on the top. I'm gonna just smooth that out. So this one looks really good.
Yeah.
They're still not too evenly spaced. I wonder if they kind of move that when they grow. All right, so now let's put the queen extruder on that. You ready? Kind of smoke them down in there, Ori.
Yeah. Right down in here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's some around here that maybe I should smoke around too a bit.
I think that's pretty good.
I'll
Okay,
smoke
so let's go ahead and smoke these guys a bit. Okay. There you go. There, that feels a little better. All right, so I think we got everything set up here. All right. And I'll get the feeder off here. Make sure I don't step on the guys I dumped down there. And, oh, there was some water in there. All right, so does that look stable? Does that look squared up? You think we're good?
Yeah.
I think we're good. All right, so we're gonna go and make some more sugar water and put that in, and then in maybe another 2 to 4 weeks we'll come back and check on the hive and make sure everybody's doing good and making, getting up into these supers. And the flow hive, this is it. So if we start getting honey in there, then we, maybe in the fall we could, try and get a little bit of it without starving them over the winter. And let's see what else. I think that's it. So, and then this one we'll check, make sure it gets like 7 frames or so, and then we'll put a medium super on it, and then that's what we'll try and get honey from. So we ought to get honey from that first, right? And all right, you guys, anything else? One thing I think I keep forgetting to mention is that these are Italian bees. So even though we haven't quite figured out the smoker yet, from what I understand, they're pretty docile, and to be honest with you, I know they're swarmy looking right now, but they really have pretty much left me alone, and I'm pretty surprised I haven't been stung yet. So yeah, that's pretty good. They seem pretty calm for the most part, and since we don't know what we're doing and we really agitated them, and they just kind of seem to go right back to work. So we'll just get the syrup feeders back on and let them go for another 2 to 4 weeks and see what we get. All right, we'll see you next time. All right.